Hi, welcome back to the Amber Shows. Got some entertainment for you right now. Okay, let's talk about Teresa Giudice. If you watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey, then you know that Teresa Giudice is serving time in prison, and they did all kinds of stuff, fraud, credit card fraud, tax evasion, things like that. So anyway, her husband got time, but he gets to stay out while she does her time first in New York in prison. And she's doing well in prison. She's thriving. She's helping girls work out. And shout out to the inmates. I'm the author of a book called The Inmate's Visitor that I had published back in the 80s, and it was a hand guide to help people whose loved ones are incarcerated in New York State in the Tri-County area. I also used to run a bus service going to the prisons in the 80s as well, and I also was a coordinator for a very influential, well-known bus service in New York as well called Operation Prison Gap. So I'm very familiar with people going to jail. I've had many close family members that's gone to prison. So shout out to all my inmates and those who are in for non-related crimes that were harming people. And I hope that you get to come home soon. So anyway, Teresa Giudice, her husband has been, they're saying that allegedly that her husband has been seen at a restaurant kind of close in contact seating with a young lady who is known to be a stripper, and they're wondering why is he out with her. He was on a double date though, and there was no pictures of him kissing or hugging her, but you know, of course the rumors are going to spread and people love to talk. So if it is innocent, it wasn't very smart of Joe to take anybody out, and he knows he's married. And you know, people want to run and tell all the time about anything. So anytime they think that they can, you know, harm you or bust your bubble or, you know, harm your happiness, then, you know, people are going to talk. And especially they're in the public eye as well. The Braxton Family Values will be coming on again soon. There's some, you can see some trailers on the internet that it's going to be very, very emotional. One of the sisters, I believe the one that is married to Gabe, is going to find out something, and they're going to end up divorcing. From what I've seen of the trailers, that it's going to be really something else. So be sure and tune in to the Braxtons. I love the Braxtons. Me and Tony are both Libras, and we have that in common. Okay, so Scandal comes on tonight. Scandal! It's the final, but it's finale, but it's coming back on next year, so I'm glad about that. It was picked up tonight. They say don't miss it. I heard her father's going to be gangster all the way. I've never seen so many people they're not scared to challenge the president of the United States. That is so funny to me to watch that. I always just grew up thinking you just don't challenge the president. Also, if you watched Wendy Williams today, on the Wendy Williams show, they talked about they had a doctor, Mike. He's a sex therapist. He has a show that's coming out, Sex with Brody. And he's not a gender or anything. It's Sex with Brody. It's coming out July 10th, and he answers all kind of sex questions. There's nothing, no hold bar. Well, people in the audience on Wendy's show were asking questions. So this college girl, she said that now in her college that most guys want to have anal sex, and that all her girlfriends are saying they're doing it. She wanted to know, you know, what she should know about it. Okay, let me give you my opinion first. I think it's nasty. Putting your penis, involving your penis in a sex act, this is my opinion, is filthy nasty. I don't like doodle, never did like doodle, I don't even like my own doodle. So somebody putting their penis inside of you, they're definitely going to get, it's a wall up in there no matter how clean you are. If they pull out, they're going to have some dookie on their penis. And besides it, the biggest thing, even besides for that, why would your man want to have sex with you in your butt and you have a vagina? To me, I think he's gay. Just straight up. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. If you're gay, that's totally different. But for him to always want to go in your butthole, something's going on. Now, just like I said, I know a lot about the penal system. And if your man wants to go in your butt all the time instead of your vagina, then there's either something wrong with your vagina or he's gay. So you need to check that out. And regardless of what kind of sex you have, if you do enjoy it, that's up to you. That's on you. As a matter of fact, Dr. Brody on the show gave the advice, as long as they wear condoms, never do a anal and vagina back to back. You wash up very well. He should have on a condom, like I said, wash up afterwards. And he felt like the more holes we have, the more different things you can do having sex. Oral, which is a thumbs up with me. If you want oral, or if you want to just have regular sex, or if you want to have anal sex, if you want anything you want to do with y'all's bodies, but just make sure, one, that you're clean, and you're wearing a condom. Those are important. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about too was a lady asked a question about role playing. And role playing, I think, is fun. She was saying that her man is, she likes to dress up as a schoolgirl or whatever, she wants to do a pole dancer or whatever, and he's very boring with it. He doesn't really get into it as much as she does, and she wanted to know what to do. I didn't think that Wendy gave the best answer. My answer would be, you have to get him involved in it. So if you're the schoolgirl, then he should be the principal. Or if you're the schoolgirl, then he should be a student, and have him interact back and forth with you. If you're the nurse, then have him be the patient, the naughty little patient who wants to see the nurse's, something on the nurse. And you close the curtains. Have him participate if that's what you want to do when it comes to role playing. Otherwise, if you're just the only one that's, being this little schoolgirl and he's not doing anything but, oh, baby, yeah, I like that, then that's why you feel that it's boring, because you want him to participate and go back and forth. All right, it seemed like it was something else I wanted to tell you, but I can't really remember right now, but I think I did tell you most of the things that I wanted to talk about. And if I could think of something else, I'll either tell you tomorrow or later tonight. You guys have a great evening. Love you. Happy Thursday. See you on Friday. And thumbs up for me, okay? Thank you.